Hey there, water signs. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm going to do a group reading for your elements. And then I will be following up with readings on your individual signs, hopefully sometime this weekend, but certainly within the next 7 days or so. All right, Spirit, where do we want to begin today for the water signs? Let me grab some of these. All right. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, Spirit, what do we have here? Guys, do remember this is a general reading, okay? Optimism, I like it. It's a great way to start. Gratitude, optimism, feeling good about what you have, where you're going. This is going to be a general collective reading, okay, for the element of water. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Can be in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or anywhere that you feel resonates with you. Teacher. Beautiful. As always, only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't try to make it fit if it does not. We have friends and colleagues here. Decrease. Oh, okay. And then we have some deception. What's going on, guys? I mean, I love that you're starting out with optimism. I'm not going to lie, okay? This is where your consciousness is. So regardless of what is going on or if this has even came about at this time, this is actually coming up for you. Yeah. So you could have been in a cycle of decrease, honestly. And decrease can be anything, okay? You could be going without money. You know, maybe you feel like you don't have enough money to take care of yourself, to travel, to take care of your bills, things of that nature here. Something here about you either, so I don't know if you are a teacher, okay, water sign. I don't know if you're a teacher, a mentor, or maybe if you have a teacher or a mentor that you look to for some kind of guidance. I think for a lot of you guys, you definitely are. You're someone who other people look to, I feel like, for some kind of wisdom. So you're actually teaching others in some way. You could also be studying a lot at this time. You know, you are in the perfect energy here in this optimism, this gratitude to really begin or to be manifesting as well, going into the first of this year. You could be spending a lot of time at work here, okay? Even hanging out, I want to say, with your friends and colleagues here. I wonder if there's like a romance or something around this as well. Maybe there's someone in this particular area who you're kind of vibing with at this time. But I do want you to be kind of careful with what's coming up here because I do see kind of a decrease that's taking place. So financially, make sure that you're planning well, okay? But also not overspending. Also, there might be some gossip or something around the office or somewhere around you, okay, amongst your friends, it could be around your office, around your family, something along those lines. This looks like water cooler gossip to me, honestly, but it could be something much more. Because there is some kind of deception that may be going on, and I'm not sure if you are aware of it or not. I'm going to see if I can get one more card. Okay, one and two fly out. Wow, okay. So some of you may actually be, you could be healers, you could be spiritual teachers, you could have channel, you could be anything like that. Because what I'm getting here is, look at this, you have the full brunt here, the full help here, the Ascended Master. So they're definitely helping you to level up in some way. And I feel like you have some kind of new beginning starting. That could actually be what the deception is about. Okay, that could be what the talk is about, if people are talking about that, if you're planning to actually leave somewhere and starting something else, or if what you're doing is outside of the norm, maybe you're leaving, you know, I don't know what it is. I mean, honestly, you could be leaving like a corporate type setting, something like that, to do something on your own, or maybe you leave because of this actual deception as well. I really feel like there's a big need for me to tell you here to tend to your finances. I don't know what that's about. So maybe you could lose money if things are not tended to in a careful manner, if that makes sense. I'm feeling the need to tell you to stay in this energy, obviously this gratitude, this optimism regardless. Learn as much as you can too about whatever this new endeavor is that you're going into, or about maybe even about the people that you're working with, the people that are around you. Something here needs to be learned. I feel like it has something to do with what you're doing, though. So maybe you're in this kind of growth mode. That's also why the Ascended Masters are here as well. You could be going through a bit of an ascension process yourself. Okay, interesting. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Spirit, for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Bring information through the clarity for the water signs. I don't know if there's someone named Gerald or Geraldo or something like that. I was getting that very strong. All right, let's see. You need to watch whoever this boss is, or I don't know if it's a boss or someone that's around you. They may actually, I feel like, either they feel like they're above you, or they may be an actual boss or a supervisor of sorts. You need to watch that person. Person may be trying to take advantage of you in some way, or feeling like, I just feel like they have some shade in them, honestly. They could very well be the one that's doing the gossip in here. Okay. See, every friendships again, and I'm wondering if this is where this is coming from. There's definitely some kind of imbalance that's going on here. There could be actually be some clashing, either around your home life, around your relationships, even if it's the work relationships here. And I see that somebody here is definitely thinking about birthing something new into being. This could be a new business, a new creative endeavor, maybe even a new job here. Okay, maybe you're going to learn a new skill here. You're studying something else. We also saw a teacher here, right? Maybe it's taking a lot of your time, a lot of your commitment. It also relies on having a good team of people. There does need to be some kind of teamwork here, some kind of collaboration. I have 2 3s here together. So you could find yourself socializing a lot, or even building some kind of new friendships. If this is an old friendship around people that you're working around as well, again, and I don't want to make you paranoid by any means, okay? You'll know if this is your story, because you're already going to suspect, okay? I feel like this is actually coming up. So if it's not already in your energy, it's going to be very soon. Somebody's not as they appear on the surface, okay? And they may be talking about, too, if you feel like if you're vibing with somebody at work, they could be talking about that too. You know how people love to get on business like that. So it could be something along those lines. But see, you're trying to walk away from this situation. That's what I thought. So you could be very well trying to let go of a situation. Okay, so again, take this as it applies, but you're trying to get away. You're trying to get away from something. You're walking away. You're letting go. Maybe you just reached your limit here in terms of what you're willing to deal with. Kind of feeling like you may have someone who's over you or around you, or someone who, like I said, they seem to me like they either think that they are above you or should be above you, something like that. Or maybe they are. They could actually be above you, but they still are not acting very, I don't know, managerial in nature, right? Yeah, so you're walking away. You may actually need to take some time here and just kind of relax, recuperate, okay? You may have experienced a lot of stress with whatever this endeavor has been. You may just need to take some time out and heal, okay? Go through a little bit of healing of your own here. You know, that's probably why you also have the Ascended Masters here helping you before you walk into this new beginning. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. So you could be going into a new job. This could be something that's actually helping you to change your beliefs as well, okay? Or give you some kind of new knowledge, shared knowledge, something along those lines. This could also tell me that you're actually joining some kind of new social group as well, getting some more education, again, some more knowledge. Again, we saw teachers. Some of you guys may actually be in school. Okay, show me their love life. Show me the water signs' love life then. Whatever you're leaving for, it looks like it's going to be good. Okay, whatever this is, looks to me like it might be a bit of a headache. You need to get out of this environment because it looks to me like you're in a state of optimism, gratitude, and you're actually growing. You're coming up. So you need to leave whatever this, it just looks like drama to me is kind of behind, right? For something much better here. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. That's probably why you're here. And so I'm asking what's going on with you in terms of relationships. So you may be feeling kind of betrayed at this time, honestly, a bit heartbroken. Even if you're just moving along, it looks to me like there is definitely this underlying heartbreak that has not been healed here. Could be in separation with someone. There could be a lot of sadness here. Look at this. Yeah. And you could be looking at your other options here, water signs. Okay. Looking at your other options, deciding on what you want to do. Checking out your other opportunities, so to speak. What else for water signs in love, Spirit? Yeah, but you're definitely standing. So you might actually be coming off a bit guarded, honestly. Whatever happened, honestly, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's because you still have not healed yourself. So I'm sure that you're probably still, I don't know how long this has been, but there's still some things that have to be done. And I think it has to do with some kind of betrayal, okay? Whatever this was, there may have been a deep betrayal. So you probably have some trust issues now is what I'm getting. And so you do feel like you have to kind of be a bit guarded. You're definitely standing your ground is what I'm feeling like when it comes to this. Yeah. You may actually find, it's funny that's fallen on top of friendships. You may find that you're just trying to really chill right now with your friends, with people who support you and love you, and, where you don't have to go into a lot of the, it's not even that I feel like you have an issue going into the heart space. It's just that you want to be around people you can trust where there's no mask. I feel like whatever's happening here in the past, there may have been a lot of ambiguity, honestly, in the circumstances. That's what it feels like to me. I just had it like 7 falls. I'm not going to take them. Do another spread. Yeah, because you're closely assessing what you want to do, how you wish to proceed forward in terms of love here. I think you definitely are looking at where you've been planting your seeds, if those have come to fruition, where you may wish to reinvest is what I'm getting. Yeah, because look at this. I mean, you know that you're going through changes. You know that you're going through a bit of an awakening here. So you're doing a lot of self-evaluation at this point. You know what it is? Because you are having to move a lot of this energy out of your life. So it's not just people, but it's also these emotions, these maybe, past traumas, anything like that that is getting worked through at this time. I think that is obviously accessing a lot of strength. Okay, it's taking a lot of inner strength, a lot of courage to actually face these things, to do this, to make these changes. But you're going to do it. Look at this. Talk about getting out of your emotions. Queen of Swords, come on. All right, I definitely think that you're going to be making a lot of right decisions that are just going to be more so based on just purely being astute and analytical, okay? It's where your thought is going to dominate your feelings. I think you're going to be looking at everything and trying to make a more intelligent decision as opposed to just kind of, jumping in with your emotions. That's probably what happened here. Probably because you really liked someone or you really cared about someone here, but that didn't end well. So I think you're really looking at that right now because for whatever reason, you feel like it may have rocked your stability a little bit. Yeah, and so you're definitely looking at that, wanting to make a different decision this time is what I'm getting. One thing I would definitely say to you, which I'm sure you know, is as long as this is here in this 3 of Swords and it's not being dealt with, then we do continue to attract from that point, right? So we definitely need to make sure that we're trying to deal with and heal any past issues that may be creating blocks in our lives. I feel it very strongly with you for some reason. All right, let me get another deck here, actually. Let me see. So can you give me some more context on this situation and what happened here in this situation surrounding my water signs here? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, wow. Okay. Movie night, spending time together, love being with you. We're having so much fun. So this could have definitely been someone that you were very involved with, someone who you had a lot of fun with. Maybe you guys had an actual movie night, yeah. And maybe you're really trying to think it through right now. This is where this reassessing comes from, right? Should I stay or should I go? It's time for you to really make a decision here. Maybe you're feeling like the ball is in your court. Maybe that you've held on to something for a little bit too long. Maybe you're trying to see, you know, if it's paid off, or, you know, what you need to do to make sure your next investment does pay off. This could be somebody who you knew from the internet, or somebody who, yeah, you could actually met this person online. Doesn't have to be for sure, but this person could also have been playing some games with you, honestly. This card is about actually seeing somebody, even online, that's doing things that might potentially make you jealous or something like that. Could also be somebody who read the comments. I feel like you're dealing with a jealous person too, but I don't know if they were outwardly jealous for all of you. This could have been the person that was doing some recon on your comments, if they're on your social media as well, and didn't like what they were seeing, and it kind of led them to play these little games, right? Yeah, see, so this came out in the upside down, which is Bay Vacation, which is somebody wanting to take you on a romantic vacation, which tells me that somebody here could have been promising things and not following through. Okay, someone saying things and having no intentions of actually doing that. Yeah, and see, somebody here said, no more chances. I'm not going to keep doing that. Somebody, see, I told you there's trust issues. I can't trust you. You hurt me time after time. Lesson learned. So some of you guys have definitely learned your lesson in a particular situation. You had to end something that it looks to me was very heartbreaking and probably very difficult to do. Okay, but you're definitely standing your ground, which we certainly saw right here, okay? Yeah, you're letting go. I mean, these cards are really speaking here. You're definitely letting go. You're saying it's over. No more drama, no more stress. It's time to really live again. So you're really stepping back in your power. And I feel like maybe this is not the only thing that you're cutting out of your life, but you are excited. You might be very spiritual as well, or maybe you really look to God, or whomever you pray to here for some, I think for some spiritual involvement here, because I see the Ascended Masters here standing up, and it's coming right in front of your new beginning, and it's definitely bringing it for you. But I feel like you were right to get out of this situation. Yeah, look, and again, this card flies out in reverse, romantic date. Let me take you somewhere nice. I want to please you and show you the feelings that I have for you. I think this person was, either they were saying stuff, maybe they were love bombing you and not coming through, or they just weren't doing things with you that you would expect from someone who you cared so much with, you know? Spending quality time with you, showing up for you is what I'm seeing. Yeah, catfish. Someone is catfishing you. They're not who they say they are. Mask money or romance scammer. Okay, well, watch out for that. This could have certainly been one of those. Person that wore masks coming into the relationship, acting like they were one thing, but they were something totally different. The Spirit says there is some kind of good news that's coming in for you that's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel excited. Online dating. Okay, so you might be actually doing some kind of online dating, or choosing to do some kind of online dating. That could be why the options card actually came out here as well. Having to really use your discernment here to kind of suss out the ones that are viable, the ones that are not, of course. Yeah, using your intuition here, okay? One thing that I want you to trust is your intuition is obviously quite good. You know, the universe is certainly trying to guide you here. So make sure you are really tuning into that. And you know what? I already saw that as well. I don't think you're going to let anything slip through the cracks this time, because you really do kind of have your sword up. You are kind of guarded a bit, and you're going to be using a lot more discernment in your choices this time. And I also feel like maybe you're able to, although everything has lessons in it, I don't think that any experience should be devalued, honestly, because it all adds to our growth. But I think that instead of allowing a red flag, which you may have noticed early on, to keep on, I think you're going to be very aware of that this time. Yeah, look at this. Somebody may not be liking the change that you're making here. Okay, I do feel like you're finishing some kind of karmic cycle with someone here as well. It could have been quite grueling for you to go through, but I think that somebody else is actually having a bit of that as well right now. So whoever this is, they might still be latching onto your energy. Whether it doesn't matter what you choose to do with that. I'm just letting you know, if you don't want that, obviously cut the cords. I usually say cut the cords anyway. Okay, anything that's attached in pure love will reattach. You don't have to worry about that. But anything that is negative, or if you have a cord that has kind of soured, in a sense, the energy between you has soured or went toxic, that will cut that negativity away. You won't feel the pull as much. Because I have a feeling here somebody may not be very happy about you moving on, and it's because this person is probably receiving some kind of karma for the way they behaved here, but you have something brand new that's coming in here. It's just been about divine timing, and now that you're actually following your guidance here, your intuition to walk away, and you're standing in this place of gratitude, you're bringing something really beautiful into you. Look at this. Because the person from the past here looks to be like a fraud. I'm sorry, but they could have been trying to control you. They could have manipulated you. They could have been, you know, pretending. We've seen that twice with catfish here. And then we have the card of trickery. Okay, they're just full of secrets and just untruths. Okay, they just weren't coming through for you, plain and simple. Yeah, it was a bad date. All right. You didn't feel like this was going to work. You knew it wasn't going to work. Maybe you thought that you guys were a match initially, but ultimately this person wasn't coming through for you. Plain and simple. All right. Yeah, somebody here might be in work overload too, just so you know. Somebody might be putting work as a priority over you, or definitely telling you that. Okay, this might be a person. That could be you too, that's kind of throwing yourself into work. Really stretching yourself thin as well. We did see up here where you were going to need to take some kind of rest with whatever changes this was. So that could definitely be you. Yeah, because you're starting over. Okay, there's that brand new start yet again. Okay, you're moving on. You're tired of being with someone who doesn't compromise, that doesn't come through for you. Okay, loud and clear. You're very single at this particular time. All right. And I think people are seeing you that. You're very single. You're very empowered. Okay, you have your enthusiasm. You're very passionate, courageous, and you're just kind of marching forward. Okay, looking good, by the way. All right, let's see. What else, Spirit? So definitely a key message is that you're starting, I don't know. Now, this relationship could have obviously been around your work as well, which we saw some gossip, some talking and stuff like that around the work. But I want you to also remember that it's the whole theme of this is about new starts. I just think that you're changing, and because of that, everything around you is also changing. You're growing, okay? And because of that, everything around you is also going to change and grow. Yeah, we have the whip here. See, look, pain, conflict, anger, okay, tension, fights. This is about, you know, whatever was happening in this situation. You could have been dealing, well, obviously you could be a Scorpio. You could have also been dealing with a Scorpio. So definitely was a lot of conflict in this that you were trying to get away from. That could also be around your work as well. And then we have the book. Okay, and this is all about learning. We hit the learning a few different times here. You're gaining new information, new knowledge. You've made some discoveries here, revealing things even about yourself. You can see how lit up this is with the light. Okay, it's hard not to see things that are definitely being revealed to you here, or things that were revealed to you. All right, allowing you to really move forward here. I think you might be teaching others. I don't know why I keep getting that. Yeah, in some way, you're doing something for others. You're helping others. You're teaching others. You're imbuing maybe some wisdom into others, something along those lines. We do have Devil here in reverse. So if you felt like you were really attached to this person before, okay, or even you guys could have been in some kind of addictive behavior together, that looks like that is actually coming to an end, like you flipped that kind of on its head. Just with, I think, tying in here spiritually to your ascended masters here and pushing forward to this new beginning. I think you wanted to come out of that devil energy where you felt like you were so attached to something, or to these bad habits or bad behaviors of wanting them, okay? Maybe you're separating here so that you can love yourself, thus breaking that toxic cycle anyway. Yeah, and then we have the crosser, yeah, because it was such a burden, right? Could have left you in a lot of sorrow, a lot of grief here, a lot of, you could have felt a lot of obstacles with this. You could have suffered a lot, but you know what? It pushed you into a new space, which is good. Yeah, look at this. This was this was not a good situation, okay? And you might still have some of this where you feel like your path is unclear moving forward here, okay? You could have definitely some hesitation here when it comes to moving forward, especially into a new situation here. Could be dealing with a Gemini as well, or a Pisces, or a Capricorn. Yeah, but the bottom line is you're doing it. I think, again, that goes back to everything that's been hidden. I don't think you were ever given a full explanation of something. That's what I get. So if this person left you in the dark or light, I don't think they've ever actually given you a full explanation. So I think you're getting your closure without it, but you would probably like to have it. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, you're standing in your power. You're certainly bossing up, okay? You're taking a leadership role, as we already saw before. This is with your brand new start here, right? You're feeling very protective over your time, over your energy. And this tower is very different that you just got, okay? Because this is all about structure, all right? So I think that you're really going to be building a new structure here, okay, or feeling very structured here, really standing out in whatever it is that you're doing right now. I don't know if you are a woman. You could definitely be a woman here as the current. And then we have the house, which is, again, is all about the stability, okay? It's about structure. Again, it's about feeling very stable and very comfortable in your home life, okay? You might also be a very private person or understand that it's good to really kind of roll in silence at this time. I do think you might be meeting someone new as well. You definitely have somebody here that is still connected to your energy. This person may actually be at a distance and wanting to reconnect. I don't know if it's this person that kind of drug you through this or if this is another person here. Very well could be from the past here. Whatever you're moving towards, I know it's going to bring you a lot of success, okay? A lot of happiness in your life. Definitely a big victory. I think you're going to feel really good with what is coming up for you. You just got to keep pushing forward. I think you've done kind of the hard part. Even if you're still kind of getting through it, it's because of that. Because you chose to kind of love yourself and just march forward that you're able to really step into this beautiful new beginning. And with that, I mean, obviously a lot of new possibilities for you. All right, Spirit, what do we have from the Moonology, please? Okay, don't let pride get in your way. Wow. Don't let the past hold you back. I'm going to put those two actually together. I don't know if pride would get in your way with what. If you were to choose what, a reconciliation or to actually hear someone out. I feel like this also has to do, though, with kind of moving forward, to be honest with you, because you are really standing your ground here, okay? If you're feeling a bit guarded, you may also be a bit like prideful, or maybe you could have a, you know, how we can have when we're really in protective mode, we can kind of have an over-accentuated ego, right? I would say don't let that kind of run things for you, okay? Especially trying to get into something new or even just moving forward, okay? And don't let the past hold you back. I think they kind of work hand in hand. The past had its time. It's time to learn from that. See if you can shed and heal beyond it. And especially a lot of the trust issues, and begin to move forward. Yeah, it does say communication is key. All right, so whatever you're coming into, obviously, I think that those are things you're going to be looking for. I don't know if communication wasn't good before, because I really have that you were kind of left out there without any kind of explanation about what was happening, if this is your story. All right. And I think that's been the hardest part, just trying to figure things out and having to move on in spite of it. So really, with you coming out in this Queen of Swords, that tells me that you know what you're looking for, that you're not going to be willing to deal with anything less than that good communication, loyalty, honesty, dedication, right? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it right there because you got a lot of good stuff coming up for you, Scorpio. A lot of beautiful changes for you. Hopefully you will embrace those. And I look forward to seeing you guys again really soon. Have a good night, Scorpio. I'm sorry. Have a good night, water signs. Bye.